Assalamu alaikum. This is me, your friend and host Muhammad Hasnain, once again with all of you people. Your English instructor is once again here, and today we are going to be doing the topic that you people asked a lot for. I thought you people knew about this topic, but some people had a bit problem like S, ES and IES, etc. They have problem in those things. So today I will clear everything. I will explain. This is going to be a bit long, but I'm going to explain everything, that how this works and why is this like this. I'm going to explain everything. So let's get into the topic. First of all, what are verbs? Any action, any performance, any deed that you do is a verb, like walking, picking, writing, listening, speaking, going, walking, running, jumping, cooking, all of these things. Any action in the world is a verb. कोई भी काम दुनिया में जो भी आप काम करते हैं उन सबको verb कहते हैं. Now verb has a few forms, a few states. Now there is plural like he cooks. First of all, like there are multiple things that people get confused in. ing form, the second form of the verb, third form of the verb, and base form of the verb. Er, that confirms the subject, like writing, writer, write, writer. Now write is an action and writer is a person, is a subject who does it. Now there are multiple things. So first of all, let's get into ing form. Now what is ing form? The continuous form of any verb is called as ing form of the verb. Like any verb or any action that you're doing that is continuous has an ing in the end of every word. Like for example, if there is a word write. So write, for that if you add ing, so it means writing. आप राइट कर रहे हैं, आप लिख रहे हैं. लिख या लिखना और लिख रहे हैं. एक है कंटिन्यूअस, एक लाइक हो रहा है, और एक हो चुका है या एक होएगा. इस तरह हम लोग कह सकते हैं. सो राइट इन द ing form we will say writing. Now this is how we use it. Now he is writing a book. He is jumping over the wall. He is running inside the ground. He is inside the stadium playing football. It's not actually playing. I'm just putting that emphasis there. Actually, it's playing. So, like, don't confuse in the pronunciation I make. Don't make these voices. I'm just trying to make it clarify. Now, ing form shows the continuous form of verb. Now, you guys can also write five words that are ing form of the verbs. Write it in the comment box so that I can know that you people are watching these videos awakenly, not asleep. So let's go to ESS and IES. Now these are for the plural forms of nouns, for example, but this shows that the work is being done by whom. It performs multiple actions. In noun it performs as the plural version, and in writing, for example, or in verbs it shows that who does it. He writes, वो लिखता है. She writes, वो लिखती है. Like that it shows कि कौन कर रहा है काम. अब वर्ब के अंदर वो दिखाता है कि कौन कर रहा है काम, और जो नाउन है उसके अंदर दिखाता है कि कितना काम या कितने हो रहे हैं काम. जिस तरह कि rices, not rice, sorry, like ice and ice cubes, water. Now water doesn't have a plural form. Just like that, computer, computers, lamp, lamps, chair, chairs, pillows, 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 sorry, clothes. Like plural form, we can use it for noun. Now for verb, we use it as a performer. Now he writes for me. He wrote the book. Now wrote is a different theory. He writes for me. He writes for her. She writes for me. She writes for my father. She goes outside. Now write के अलावा और भी बहुत सारे लफ्ज़ हैं. She goes outside. She lives inside. She lives in California. She lives in UK. She drinks water. She loves water. We can use multiple different things here. ES and S we can use it. Now ED etc. What I mean here is that the first form, like base form, second form and third form. Now what is the base form? Like write. So write's base form is write and then wrote and then written. Now there are types of them. I'll just not waste time. So simply one is common and one is uncommon, or one is like the uncommon one. Like common forms of verbs are, for example, jumped, jumped, yeah, walked. Like that, the ones that end with ed are common ones. They are everywhere. But the uncommon ones or the special ones are like write, wrote, where the spelling changes, where the spelling and the sound both changes. Like, liked, liked. Now this doesn't change. Same चीज़ है, बस d या ed लगा दिया साथ में. Now on the other hand, write is special. So we say write, wrote, written. Changes a bit itself. For example, drink, drank, drunk. Climb, climbed, climbed. Now ये simple है. Wrote, written, no, write, wrote, written. अब ये सारे special है. When you change the spelling, it gets special. And usages of these words are in multiple cases. Like he wrote the letter for me yesterday. He wrote the letter for you tomorrow. He will write the letter for you tomorrow. He wrote the letter. I have written my homework. I have written the riddle. I have passed the riddle. I have drunk all the water you gave me. So these are all the words. Now these were all the forms. Now first of all, let's get into er. Er actually is an addition. It's a word that you add in the end. Like for example, we said ing in the end. So instead now we will write er. Now there is already an e, so we will not add another e. We will just directly put a r. So he is a writer. Writer shows the person whose job or who's doing the thing. He is the climber. He is the writer. He is the scripter. He is the director. He is the coder, etc. The person code is like, for example, coding, coder, coded, code, etc. These are like verbs. So the person who does the verb or who does the action ends up being a writer. So if a person writes for living, so we can call him a writer. If a person edits, so we can call him the editor. If a person is standing, so he's not the stander. Now there are different words. Now some are common words that we use in our daily life. Now stand, sitter. We cannot say sitter, it is wrong. We cannot say stander, it is wrong. So there are some specific verbs that we use to show a person's job or to show a person's living. This is all for today. Thank you so much for being with me. I hope you people understood verbs. This is all. Thank you so much and Allah Hafiz.